Welcome back to Scrabble Kenya channel. My name is Joseph and I'm going to take you through a tutorial about using TSH beginners level. My apologies, my audio is not behaving well. Why I don't know, but in case you don't get anything, just increase your volume or rewind and just try to maneuver through. Just forgive me for that. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to mean everything to us, Scrabble Kenya, and also like and share this video after you are through with it. Yeah, now let's begin. So the first thing first is to go to your browser and Google TSH Scrabble download. Once you Google that, you'll see these results. So the first thing you need to do, you just need to click on these new results. This first one, the first one, yeah. It should show it comes from poslarchive.com TSH. So once you click on that link, it should give you such kind of a page. So look for TSH distribution archive. TSH distribution archive. This is the most stable piece of TSH currently on the market. So click on it to download. Once you have downloaded that, then the second thing you need to download is what we call as PAL. TSH runs in an environment called PAL. I don't want to go to the technical part of it, but if you don't have PAL, you can't run TSH. So the current PAL on the PAL website is devoid of some modules that are needed in TSH. So we have one that has all the modules needed on Scrabble Kenya page. So you come to Scrabble Kenya, scrabblekenya.com, under downloads, click on downloads, others, then you'll see here. So download this file for TD. Okay. Now once you have downloaded those two, you are now ready to begin the installation phase of the training. Oh yeah, one more thing you need to download is what we call Sublime Text. Type Sublime Text. Sublime Text is a text editor. I would recommend this to Notepad++ and Notepad because this one is easy to use and it's easy to use than the others, in my opinion. So you get sublimetext.com. On that link, you click it. Download for Windows. Yeah, it will download, then you install it. I've already installed it on my computer, as you can see over on my taskbar. So I'll just cancel this one. So okay, assume now that you have installed Sublime Text. Now come to where you have downloaded your active PAL, TSH and the TSH. Install the active PAL. So to install the active PAL, I hope you have downloaded WinRAR. If you have not downloaded WinRAR, come and download WinRAR. Just type WinRAR download. WinRAR is basically a free software that helps you to extract zipped files. Ensure you have selected this link as you can see here. Select on that. Then you click on this link here, this button here. Download, or if you have or you can decide, no, don't select this one. This one is being advertised there, so it will send you to outside this to CNET. So come and click here. If your machine is 64-bit, click here. If you're 32-bit, click over here. Okay, so mine is 64-bit, so I click there. It starts downloading, but I don't need to download it because I have already it on my machine. So install Sublime, install Sublime, install WinRAR. Then after that, then we come to active file. So for this one, once you have downloaded from the SK website, you extract. So once you have installed WinRAR, now these things will appear on your menu. Once you right click, so right click and say extract to this one, that last option there. So it will extract to a folder. Then you now double click on it to install it. So you double click, close these links here. We don't need them anymore. So depending on the speed of your machine, so I've typed next. So if yours is a new installation, there will be one of these buttons here will be complete. So you click on complete, then you say next. But mine goes until you finish. But mine goes it's already inside. I won't proceed this step anymore past here. So make sure you select complete, the icon complete, you click on it, then you say next. Don't install commode or anything of that sort. If it asks you, don't check that checkbox. So next is until you finish. It will take, depending on the speed of your machine, it may take like 10 or so, 20 so minutes to install. For i3, probably 20 minutes, good 20 minutes or so. Okay. So once you have installed ActivePal, now you can come and start working on the TSH. So for the TSH, you right click this folder, then you extract. For me, I have placed my TSH folder in a folder called TSH class. You can place it even inside your desktop, wherever you want it to be, doesn't matter. So you open. So in a fresh TSH installation, first thing first you need to come is you need to update it. So first I always try to do this. I double click on. So you see once you install PAL, these icons they turn to green automatically. Excuse me. So the first thing first is to get TSH. I double click that. So let it finish as I drink some more hydrate. Remember to hydrate as you are waiting for this command to finish. So this thing depends on the speed of your internet. So I go go and come back. Let me go and come back after it finishes. Okay, still continuing. I'll wait here with you. Let me hydrate once more. Talking to the screen like this, man, it's oh man, it's difficult, but just have to assume that there's an audience behind the screen. Just pure madness. Okay, some light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, it's done. Then the next thing I do is double click on this .bat file. It's those update.bat file. I also double click on that. Don't ask me why, but I don't know. That's how the procedure I normally do for any new fresh TSH. Okay. But what I want to assume is that this one runs. If this one doesn't run, this one will run. If this one doesn't run, this one will run. But when you execute this one, it executes this one by default. Okay. So once we have updated our TSH, now you can begin what I call creating the tournament file. So because this is a new one, all you need to do is just copy this sample1 folder and put it here inside the same folder. So I will name my tournament. What do I name it? Wespa 2030. Today is 2023. The next Wespa is gonna be in 2023, 25, 27, 29, 2039, 2031. So Wespa. So let me rename this tournament to Wespa 2031. Open it. So inside I have two files. One is called config.tsh and the other one is called a.t. Under a.t is where we keep the players' names. In the config.tsh is where we put the configuration for the tournament. The configuration that guides how the tournament run in terms of keeping the scores, displaying the scores, doing the draws, and all those shenanigans. Okay, so I will open both of these two files. So here is where Sublime now comes in. Other people use Notepad++ and Notepad, which I really don't agree with. Those two needs are very advanced users because they are quite native in terms of in their usage. I always find it funny when I see a beginner using Notepad and Notepad++. Anyways, it is what it is. So once you select both, say open with Sublime Text. If you don't have this option and you open with Sublime Text, you just select one of them and then say open with. You will see this. Open with. Then always check this. So if you don't see Sublime Text here, just come to more apps, scroll down, look for another app on this PC. Then you scroll down, see Sublime Text. Then you select this and say open. Okay. If you select it once and you don't see open Sublime Text here, then click on open with. Then select that and then select Sublime Text. Okay. I think I've tackled both scenarios. So for me, mine is already configured easily. So I'll select open with Sublime Text. So you see this one. TSH comes with some sample tournaments. Sample 1, 2, 3 up to sample 9. The different, you see this one has several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one has 7 division. Each T file means it's a division, yeah? 1, division 2, division 3, division 4, division 5, 6, 7. If you open the HTML, okay, there's nothing inside there. Sample 3 has 2 division, but it has, so each of these has its own style which you can take and customize. Yeah. So me, I just go through the most basic, which is sample 1. So yeah, let's go back to our event. So inside our event, the tournament folder. So I will use default. I will copy a template from somewhere. I don't want to write all that code, so I'll use the recent Scrabble Kenya tournament. No, that one does not have one. I'll use let's see. Let's see. Kenya.com. The latest one. TSH /1. Event was that one. Okay. I think I'll use this one. Okay. So for this, use this template. So to get the config file for this one, what you do is you delete anything past the scope will remain with that. Then you type config.tsh. Config.tsh, as you can see here, press enter. So you get that tournament folder, then I copy everything. Copy. For these config files, once you run your tournament, you can just get in touch with any TSH operator in Kenya, either me, Mwema, Paul, or crisping, so that you see what the work you have done. Once you see the work you have done, you can be able to add it to our WhatsApp group for TSH operators in Africa. Then it can help you in populating these config files until you are conversant enough to be able to populate yours in your own. Okay, let me hydrate. Awesome. Okay, so let's proceed. So let me now have copied my config. Now I need to edit my config file. So I'll edit. I'll give it a title. I'll say it's Westpac Championship. We shall have it, yes, on the same date, but in 2031. We award the top 10 in dollars. Yeah, I'll leave this one as it is. Can know that. How many games? Yeah, we are playing 18 games. For this tutorial, I'll do an 18 game tournament. I'll leave these ones as they are. Then I'll leave these ones as they are. So then I come here and change to Westpac Championship. Then I'll go like this. Change here to Westpac Championship again. I think this is the item X edition. This is capital X edition. It will be held in Nairobi, in Steamer Club, Kenya. That's okay. Because we messed up last Vespa, so we shall increase the prize money a bit. $20,000, 8,000 prize money for E to one, so that the Vespa committee will give us again another chance to build a better championship. I think that prize money is quite good. We can have this one as 18. Okay, 18, 17. As long as 14, that will be okay. 13 will be okay. 12 will be okay. 10 will be okay. We can have 9, 8, 7, 7. Well, let's award only the top 3. No, this will be too much for me to type. I'll have too much players. So let's award the top 3. Okay. So if you are awarding the top 3, so you have to change this price. So this line here stipulates the amount of green. What is it called? See, on the ESB, the green color. So it shows which position should be covered by the green. So I want only the top 3. Delete that. Okay. Make sure that there is no comma afterwards. So it's only a number, then the square, the closing square bracket. Okay. Proceed further, then it's Westpac Championship on May 31. Okay. And so for here, a bit tricky because now you need to do what we call you need a server basically, and a server like for us hosted here Scrabble Kenya. So the server, so under the server you access cPanel. Under the cPanel you're able to create what we call FTP accounts. So for more tutorial, please do like this. Come to YouTube on how to do that. Yeah, youtube.com. Then type cPanel FTP account create. Yeah, so you can check this video for example. But each hosting providers, most of hosting providers use this one, CWM cPanel, but others like SiteGround have a different kind of cPanel. But the idea is just the same. Once you understand one, still apply the same technology also. Okay. TK. All right. Let's proceed. So I'll use this user for the training. Okay. Yeah. I think this one is okay. This one is so all right. This one is all right. All right. So save this config file. Okay. Now come to the a.t file. Delete everything that is there. Now let me calculate the name. So I will start with Amolo. Then first name, comma. Second name will start with capital O. Sentence case, yeah. Odinga. And then give the rating. I'll give the rating of Odinga as best in the country. Let me give him a 2000, yes. Followed by Dr. Ruto, so it's called Ruto, William. The rating of also 2000. Then we have let me be gender Ngilu, charity. I'll give a rating of 1800. For female. My head. The good thing with Sublime is if I start with, let's say, small caps, Avignandeti, Avigna. So if I start with small caps, you can either press tabs or space key. Yeah? I've been pressing tabs all along my, let me press space key. So as long as you press any one of them, TSH will have you aligned. It doesn't matter. So you can, the spacing between the name and the rating can either be a tab or one tab, 10 tabs, or a single space or 10 spaces. It doesn't matter. So the good thing with Sublime is, for example, like in this case, I have small caps. So I can just highlight like that, then come and say edit, convert case, then to title case. it has my names as they are supposed to be. Okay, that's the advantage. You can't do that with, I don't think Notepad Plus can do that, and Notepad cannot. I'm very good at that. No, well, oh my man, 7. Kaguta. No, I don't want to touch that. Let me look for someone. Trump Donald. Trump Donald. Of course, he'll have very dubious things in my tournaments. I'll give him a rating of 215, 500. Right. Okay. Biden Joe. Give him a rating of 2600. Yeah, I think this one is okay. So I have 6 players in my tournament. Okay. So I save that. And I've saved this one. So using Sublime, if you make an edit and if you see on the top of the title here where my mouse is, I hope you can see my mouse. You can see my mouse going up, it goes up. So above the menu called preference, there's like a small star over there. So if you see that star, know that you have not saved your file. So you need to save your file after every change. So once you save it, you can save by coming to File, Save, or press, you see it's written, press Ctrl plus S. So you can press Ctrl S to save. So here I'll press Ctrl S. So once I save like that, that disappears. So my file is saved. Okay. Alright, now let me hydrate. Where's life, people? Alright. Let's proceed. Now, once you have configured your tournament, you've fulfilled your rosters, you can come to, remember this is a fresh installation of TSH. So let's now run fire up our TSH for the first time. Remember this, for our photo database we have Kenya, and our rating system we have Kenya. So when you fire TSH for the first time, it will have to download the rating system for Kenya and the photo database for Kenya. Okay, that's a long process, but you have to persevere through it if you're a Kenyan TSH operator. For other countries, you guys need to talk to John Chu, so that Professor John Chu, so that he creates some space on the server and does the configuration so that you guys can enjoy what Kenya is enjoying. Kenya and Nigeria. Don't know about other countries. Okay, let's proceed. To fire my TSH for the first time, I come and double click on tsh.pl. Okay, double click there. Okay, so it is sensing the error. It is saying that I don't have the Kenya folder. My folder is empty. Okay, so it's asking me if I want to update my database. But on top, on the second line, you can see it has picked my file as Vespa 2031. Okay, that is okay. It has loaded my events. Even the dates are correct. But my database is empty, so I want to update it, so I say yes. So click on Y for Kenyan operators, that is. For other countries, may want to download, but as long as you use a configuration that has Kenya, the photo database as Kenya, make sure just always good not to operate with errors. Just put your photo database. So I type Y, then press enter, and it will start to download the photos. So the photos will be kept on this folder. It's under lib pics folder. Ken, they are here. So see now it has created the B. So they go to B, C, D, F up to Z. Okay. The rating file is kept on. Okay, the rating file has not been created yet, but the rating file will be created here once I allow TSH to update my ratings. To be a file here called ratings. You'll see it later. Then the other folder I think is of importance that I need to mention is called util. So under the util we have Mira FTP64. So this is when you want to now Mira. Mira is basically uploading your TSH folder, TSH event files to your server so that everyone can be able to see the pairings and the results. Can follow the tournament online basically. So if you have a 32-bit machine, you double click on this. If you have a 64-bit machine, you click on this. Okay. Yeah. So if I for now I can double click on mine is 64-bit. So it will ask me my password. My password. When I'm typing my password, you won't see it, but if it's correct, let me type a false password for you. Not a correct password, press enter. It will give you a warning and close itself. That's not the correct password, so it will close itself automatically. Okay, so it will close itself. Okay, it has closed itself. So open it again. This time round I'll put the right password. So once I put the right password, it will start uploading. Let me hydrate. So it just started uploading. So here we are at M. So my tournament will be, so let me see. So when you are creating the FTP, users, you have to assign them to a specific folder. So in Kenya, Kenyan TSH, Kenya tournaments are run under the folder called TSH. So all the FTP users that are assigned to TSH operators are linked to this folder called TSH. Okay. So make sure that the web admin should assign one folder. That is for just, you can assign as many different folders as much as you want, but just for an organization and to track future and past events and that kind of thing. Ease of my management and that kind of thing. I would advise that you do as we have done here in Scrabble Kenya, but the onus is on you. You do you. Yeah. So where are we? We are here. We are at O. Okay. bad. Anything that I need to show you? Yeah. And the other thing that I probably need to show you is when you open your tournament folder. So this mirror lock means that you cannot open the mirror. The mirror has another word for lock. Means that the mirror has been pointed to function only on this folder. If I may use that, I don't know, but it has been locked only on this folder. Also the TSH. So if you try to come and run the mirror again, it will refuse. Let's try and run the mirror again so that you see. Let's see. If you run the mirror again, see the error. It looks like you're already running a mirror for. So you can only run one mirror at a time for one tournament. If I try to run TSH again, remember I have a TSH already running, so it says that the TSH is already in use. So that's the reason why we have these locks. These locks is to ensure that you only run one at a time. This old file, it contains several copies of a.t. So once, like, let's say you finish round one, once you finish round one, a copy of that will be stored on old.t. This folder we use it to recover corrupt a.t files. Okay. Tick on the HTML folder. This is the folder that is basically being mirrored, being uploaded to the server, and this is where you have your you can see your tournament files. For example, if I click on index.html, see how it opens. It has opened to my event. Okay, Super Championship X Edition Steamer Club. So if I'm very sure if I open my browser, this is what I'll see. I'll see exactly this. So I come here and say SK HTML type Wesper 2023. Is it 2023 or 2032? Let's see, 2031. Slash HTML. Enter. Yeah, you can see what I'm seeing. So the only difference is for this one, you cannot be able to run the ESB. The ESB will tell you, if you try to run it, it will tell you this feature is only available on the pages fetched from the web server. So ESB can never run. Okay, ESB can never run on the desktop version. Close that. ESB will only run on the online version. Okay. So ESB is running. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 people on the green. I said I want 3. It's an error. Let me see. Interesting. Or maybe it's because I've not arranged these people as per their ratings. I don't. Okay, I suspect, but let me. I'll try and. It's always good to arrange players as per their ratings from top to bottom. So we start with the highest. Descending order. So the highest rated to the lowest. Yeah. For now, I'll ignore that. Okay, let's see. Okay, our picks folder is completed. So the rating, yes, I want the rating. Now remember, the rating was not created. So I want you guys to see the rating be created. This thing aside, so you see, guys, the rating folders being created. Your eyes. Why enter? You've seen that? Yeah, there's our rating folder now. So the rating folder that can, we have now our ratings here. We have other ratings that Chu has created. So yeah, for Pakistan, I think this is South Africa. Sure. Noir, I don't know. We have NASPA. Okay. So once these updates have been done, TSH will ask you, update complete. Please quit and rerun TSH. To quit TSH, you type Q, enter. Okay. Q only. Just type Q, then press enter. TSH will close automatically. You can keep the mirror running, it's not automatic. So I'll not close it. Just keep it running. Then come and start TSH again. Now that's a fresh TSH installation. That is now you can be able to run your tournament comfortably. The error that you had is gone. So the first thing I'll type is rosters to see my players. I hope this command. So as you're typing, it's mirroring, okay? That's a good thing in the mirror up and run. So let me see. So once I've created rosters, now you'll be able to see the rosters from here. It will create this link. So I can see my people here who have attended my tournament. The ESB behaved? Not yet. Oh, this one will behave. Let me run the command ESB. So one thing that I need to tell you guys is where to get the command. I won't teach you all the commands. There's so many commands on TSH. So, and I might have a question on what they mean and that kind of thing. So if you have any question, please just pause the video first and then refer here. Come to your browser, open TSH Scrabble commands. Type that. Just type that. Commands, not commands. Then you'll see this POSLarchive.com TSH reference manual. Click on that. So once it has opened, you'll see on the top introduction, commands, data entry, reports, installation, configuration, pairing, theories, ratings, scoreboard, team play, what's new, troubleshooting, and normal issues. It's a whole document that you decide to scroll down. It's quite huge. Okay, take care. So what you need is the commands. So you just click on the commands. So you'll start seeing the commands here. There are so many. As a TSH operator, you should know, in my opinion, at least you should know and understand about 60 to 80% of these commands. So because most of them when you're going to run a tournament, you use like around 60% of them, 60 to 80%, one or the other. So yeah, please read that. Yeah, if you don't understand about the pairing and all that kind of thing, it's there explained here. So read that pairings. I hate mathematics, so that's not my thing. Yeah, it's those two links, in my opinion. Tired, man. Should be asleep, but I promised to do this video before sleeping, so I'll just have to struggle till I'm through. Hope you guys won't feel my fatigue in my voice, but if you feel, I'm sorry, I apologize. Spend the day working, chasing money. I had the responsibility of doing this video, so it is what it is. We move on with life. Let me hydrate. Alright, move on. So this is where the commands are and all that kind of thing, okay? I wish you a happy reading. Let's move on. So I'll be blattering these commands as I proceed, and please just ensure you check them in the reference manual to see what they mean. Okay. So that is rosters. So now I see all my players, everything is okay, and then we'll now do round one. So round one, the pairing for round one is excuse me, PQ E 0 0 division, which is A. Then show pairings and SP1, see the rows. Yeah? So if I come to the browser, so I check the mirror, see that is I've thrown everything up, not thrown everything, it has uploaded. I'm translating English, translating directly from Kiswahili, forgive me. So the pairings are online now. Now I can announce to the players to check their pairings online. So once you click on the ranked pairings link, you'll be able to see the pairings. Okay. So I'm running an 18 tournament. Okay, so I'll just be fast. Too many scores to write. So once the players are played and they have submitted the scores, this is how you enter the scores. You type A1 A for round one. Yeah. If you have two division A and B, so for division A it will be A1A, for division B it will be A1B. Enter. If you have three divisions, it will be A1 C. Division C. Enter. So you have A1A. Then you take the player number, which is number for Biden versus Ngilu. We have player number 6. Player number 6 will get say got a timer there 6:30. Ngilu who is player number 3 performed quite well and also got a 9 timer, but picked picked very well at the end game and somehow missed the end goal by 6:39. Alright. Wavinya, her English refused, so this time around she got a 420 versus the opponent. Opponent played very severe mind games and that kind of thing, so the opponent won by a very huge margin, 520. William was very clever. Took course, so William got a walkover. So let me use this opportunity to show you guys how to put the walkover score. So of course, William's opponent did not show up. Normally, he doesn't show up. So his sympathizer should not his sympathizer. People like him should forgive me for this, but I'll just have to say it. He doesn't show up. So typically in this tournament, he didn't show up in round one. So William's clock ran. It was 25, so he came to the TD and asked for a walkover. So to do a walkover, you normally type floss. We floss. Floss is a forced loss. So floss, you don't floss William, you floss the guy who was lost. So floss ensures that a player receives negative 100 but doesn't lose rating points. You don't want William's opponent to lose the rating points. So if you've forgotten, like me, how the command should be typed, so just type enter. You'll see that floss, then player ID, then round. Okay, so floss, player ID for William's opponent is CD1, then the round is round 1. Then it also is supposed to give me, but because I have one division, it's not giving me division, but normally there's a division. So division A. Let me see. Flows. It's supposed to be flows division player ID round. Flows division player ID round. Yeah. So if I do A1A, all scores have been entered for this division. So DC complete, DC1 to 1. Let me just complete the scores for that. So sometimes those flosses they kind of, as you'll see me entering the other scores for these other rounds. See the interruptions are these flosses. So you have to be putting these DCs or that kind of thing just to make sure that everything goes well. Okay. So let's see, let's wait for the mirror to complete. So I put the other scores up to the 4th rounds, then we'll see the result from the mirror. Let's just wait for this mirror to complete first, as I'm hydrating. Okay, it's done. So if I refresh here, now you see you have all these. So if I go to the standings, see Trump is leading. You should be very careful, you should not win. Yeah, and that kind of thing. Yeah, everything is okay. We come to the standings. Let's check the standings again. You'll see that he got a buy, so he did not lose, but he has a negative spread because of the loss. Yeah, that's the flows command. Gives the opponent 100 and the loser a negative 100. Okay, let's proceed now to round 2. So the command for round 2 is PQ 200A. So PQ, the first round, we normally divide the field into 4 quarters. So quarter 1 plays with quarter 3 and quarter 2 plays with quarter 4. Yeah. The second round, the field is divided into halves. So the first half plays the second half, as you can see. Press enter, then 2 pairings for round 2. As you see the score now, 5 lost again, 100 camera, no, A to A. So 5 lost, add 100, and add 490, enter, 2 add 456, again 6, add 654, enter, 3 add 390, against better in English, better in English, again 345, against 4345. So once you finish entering the scores, normally see it has populated everything. I didn't have to do the DC complete, okay? Now round 3. Round 3 pairing depends on the results of round 1, okay? So over here we now change the commands. It goes to cost 0. 0 means no repeats. But for us, because our field here is 6 players, that means that we are 6 players. That means that by the time we get to round 6, we start seeing repeats because every player will have played each other by the time we get to round 6. So repeats will start from round 6. So by now, but so if let's say quotes are always calculated as the last quarter or a third, the last third of the tournament. Yeah. So if a tournament is 18 games, so the last 6 games are fourth games. So a third of the last third is fourth game. So if a tournament is 10 games, the last third is fourth, proper king of the hill. But right now, I think I was told these are cheap pairings. These are not real codes because we're using the results for round 1. If it was real codes, we should have used the results for round 2. Alright? So we're using the results for round 1. So you press 1, then division. Then SP are in round 3, SP3. Okay. The results, 6, just put anything there. 4 winners or whatever. And, no, okay, I should have played. From elastic. Okay. 1 also switch and square. 5 minus 4. Okay, now let's go to round 4. That one, I won't put round 18. No, I'm not going. I'm not going to round 18, no. I'm tired. So I'll end it. Let me just I'll do 6 rounds, okay? So my course will be round 5 and round 6. I'll do 6 rounds. I'll be ambitious. So let me change that to 6. Max round 6. Save. So if you can see, our a.t file has been populated with the new data inside here in terms of scores. I'm not in a position to read all this, and I don't understand it, but TSH someone understands. This a.t work is to keep the pairings and the scores, okay? Plus other encapsulations and all kind of thing. I don't understand. Okay. So we were ambitious by saying that we do 18 rounds. You know, it was tired. So I apologize, but you can do 18 rounds, okay? So let me see. I've done the draws up to each round. Round 3, so we're going to round 4. Round 4, we are using the results for round 2, so code 0. 0 means no repeat. Okay. 3, 4, 8. So 6, 3, 4, 8. So put the scores for A, 4, A, 6. I should get 543 from so that from 4 sorry 4 round of just English that accepted. I just want to remember. It was quite a good match. Entertaining. And give it the full one over. One over the professor. Okay, now we have entered our court round. Our court rounds repeats are accepted. So currently we have 2 rounds that are with code, so we'll have a maximum of 2 repeats, considering that we don't have repeat. If I was going to round 18, by the time we get to round, our codes will start in, our real codes will start in round 13. So that means that by the time we get to round 12, we'll be having at least 2 repeats. So that means that the number of repeats I should put to my code will be 3, will be 6 plus 2, because you have 6 code games remaining plus the 2 that have already occurred. But for here we have no repeats so far, so I'll have my repeat 2. So for round 5, and I'm using the results for the previous round because I'm going now to 4. So I'm using the results for round 4. So it will be 4 for the number of repeats remaining, because you have not had any repeats, so you have 2 games remaining for both. 2. I can't place 1 because if I place 1, okay, for now I can place 1, it will accept, but if there's a repeat in this round 5 and in round 6 I place a repeat, we shall see the error that will give. Okay, so I press, let me use 1 for example. 1 repeat so far, then result for round 4. SP5A. So let's see the draws first. Understand. There is mirroring. Okay, they have been mirrored. So you see, like here we have 1 repeat. Okay, we have 1 repeats here. So let's put the scores. Okay, so link again missing. Was missing against the favorite of the tournament. So fell short by around 2 rounds again. 3-9 timer. Okay, 6, 7, 9. Daktari, Crafty, and Liz managed to just get by the end game. Singilu by end game shenanigans. That Trump, of course, and being a newbie in this business, the designated coin holder, given a hook. Okay, now the results for round 5 are through. Now we are going to the last round, which is round 6. So we shall be using the results for round 1 now, because we have already had a repeat. So if we try to put 1 repeat, let's see the kind of error to put 1, 0, 1. I just put that there be repeat. Using the results for round 5. Okay. Oh, there's no repeat. Oh, okay. So let me unpair that round. I think it has not paired correctly. Because let's see the standing. According to round 5, Biden is supposed to play Ruto. Gil is supposed to play Nderi. Letuavinya. I'm always supposed to play Trump. Okay. So let's see the pairings. Let's see the pairings for round 6. See the pairings for round 6. FP6. So you see, it is messed the pairings up because you didn't put the right repeat. What has happened? You didn't put the right repeat. Now Biden is playing Trump, which is not supposed to be the case. As per the standings, Biden is supposed to play Ruto. Okay, so to do that mess, you type UPR, you unpair around 6. Okay, then you pair again fourth. 2 this time around, 2 repeats, 2 around 5. A SP 6A. Oh, Biden is playing Donald because Biden is Gibson. Okay. Let me see. Biden is Gibson. Okay. I did not see this. You can see here it's written Gibson found. It has found a Gibson. Okay. That has messed my draws. Anyways, if you mess here on this command over here, the repeats, it will give you an error. It will tell you that it's not able to pair. Okay. Without much further ado, let's put the scores. Biden never lost anything. Okay. Biden didn't lose anything. Got a very low score. And did not do any better. Really, time around tried to pull one, but Terry was not left with a draw. And the final one, Arena also drew 3-3. Again, 3. Right. Our tournament has ended, and that is it. That's basically it. That's basically the training. Basically, it's taken me quite a while. Normally, it takes 3 hours. The fastest runners, the others, the slow runners, it takes 5 hours. So I know if you go through this video slowly, it will take some time, but yeah, just take your time, understand everything and everything correctly. Yeah. Then let me see if it has mirrored. Just stop as it mirroring. Let me hydrate first to celebrate the first TSH tutorial only. Hydrate. So my tournament is done. The next thing you can go to is prize giving and blah 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 and all that shenanigans, that kind of thing. You wait to be paid for running tournament well and that kind of thing. Players are happy. See you to the next one. In this video, I would like to remind you to share, subscribe, and once you subscribe, it will really mean so. It will mean something so good to us. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers, so kindly help us. So really, have a nice time everywhere you are. Remember, may the Q be with you, and don't forget to read every day. Have a nice time. Cheers. Bye. Let me end my tournament. You end the tournament by saying stop M to close the mirror. Stop M. The mirror you can close by clicking there, but I always like to say stop M. So stop M will stop the mirror, then you say Q, press Q to exit TSH. So that's sure. So let's give it some time as I'm hydrating. So it has ended. If I refresh my tournament is there, it's refreshed. It's okay. If I come to the standings now, I'll be able to see. So Biden won, Trump, of course. No perennial losers. They were just losers were on the losing end, the winners were on the winning end. Yeah, I can just say that. Hate, I know that. Just hate a bit, not so much. Yeah. All right. I wish all of them. I don't care about politics. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. So move on with life. Have a nice day, everyone. See you on the next one. So if you have anything to say, please you can get in touch on inbox using the contacts on Scrabble Kenya page, or you can inbox us through our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or you can also inbox through YouTube. We'll get back to you. All right. Have a nice day. Nice day, nice night, whatever is timeline. Cheers. Bye.